What is up, YouTube? UltimateLocke here. I'm going to be going over a Nintendo fail. So, yeah, this is a part of the eBay scam that happened to me. So, basically, recap on the scam. I bought a lot off of eBay. It came with a Nintendo Wii U Gamepad system, all the cords, a Nintendo GameCube, 3 controllers, 9 GameCube games that were like Mario Kart Double Dash, Smash Bros. Melee, like the good games, and 3 N64 games that was like Mario Party 3, I think another Mario Party 2, and I think a Mario Kart or some other thing like that, or maybe it was a Smash Bros. Either way, basically got everything. I basically went to test the Wii U system and noticed that the gamepad was broken, so that right there was a problem. Then, after contacting the guy, I was like, I'm going to test everything else. Tested the Wii U system, and the system revs up. It doesn't actually turn on correctly, and it will just basically go in idle mode. It won't fully basically work. It'll just show a blank screen. And the Nintendo GameCube was missing the top, and it would not read any discs whatsoever. So the dude was trying to scam me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to send everything back to you. He's like, oh, no, don't do that. I'm like, okay. So he ended up giving me a $230 refund, which basically means I got everything for $110, which is really a joke because the N64 games alone was worth $110. But I'm sure he didn't have a system to test them on because he probably would have just tried to sell them. But either way, I went off and replaced the gamepad screen. So the gamepad now works. As you can see here, there's still the dings. I actually bought a new digitizer for the Wii U system, or for the Wii U gamepad, and that got shattered in the mail. So I got a refund on that, but it was like really pathetic because I went through all the time to get the digitizer out. I put in the screen. I'm like, okay, let me get the digitizer. I go to put on the digitizer, and the digitizer is like shattered in like 20 places. So it still uses the original digitizer, but it works fine. You can see there that's the scratch that shattered the screen before, and here's the scratches here. So the problem that I have now is that I went off, called Nintendo, I RMA'ed the Nintendo Wii U system, right? And called them up, told them the problem, told them that the system was basically not displaying an image. It was, many people call it bricked. This is what happens when the system is updating and the system just flat out like gets turned off, power outage happens. It basically makes the system absolutely worthless. So you send it back to Nintendo, they will go and refurbish it for you or fix the issue and then send it back to you. So called up Nintendo, they sent me a label, sent it to there, said it was within warranty, fixed it, sent it back. So here's the fail part. One, they didn't send me back my system, they sent me back a different system. The system that I had was a serial number ending with 10-0, and the serial number I got back was 04. Now, it says this on the little thing right here, which I'm not going to show you because of it has my address and everything. But I'll show you the other paper that was included. And as you can see here, post-repair instructions. And I guess I could just use this to cover it. You can see there. It's United Radio, authorized subcontractor for Nintendo of America, blah, blah, blah. That's their address, packaging note, and the other stuff is over here. So pretty much it says that they tested the system and it's fully functioning and they could not duplicate the problem. But the system doesn't work. It turns on, will not display an image. That's the original problem. I got a different system and guess what happened? It's the same issue. The best part is that if you go down here, right? Service performed. Cleaned, tested, and inspected all components. Replaced the main PCB board. Okay, so the PCB board is pretty much the motherboard that's in the Nintendo Wii U system. And they replaced that. Why didn't they send me back the original system that I had? Because the serial numbers are different. So why would you replace the PCB board in my system and then send me a different system back? It doesn't make too much sense right there. If it wasn't that, why wouldn't they just send me the other system and say, we sent you out a replacement system, which is what this is, because this is a different serial number. So this is a replacement system. Why tell me that they fixed the other console by replacing the PCB board? It doesn't make too much sense. It could be that this system was defective and they replaced the PCB board, but I guess that could be it, but it just wouldn't make sense. It'd just be better just to say that they just replaced my console because that's what they did. Either way, this is a used system. You can tell because there's quite a bit of scratches. Has a new serial number on it, so it is not the original serial number. I went off and called Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, "Oh, well then, yeah." So they went off and sent me a new tracking label, so I have to send it back in this box that they gave me, or not really gave me, but this is the box that I had this stuff in before. It comes with the thousands of this white foam crap. But I think that's called popcorn, right? That's what the shipping term for it is. But yeah, this is a pretty big Nintendo fail because the tracking and everything said that it was fully repaired, everything. And it turns out that they just sent me a different system that had the exact same issue. So it's pretty crap. But I will say that this system will take discs. I don't think the other system would take a disc, but this system will take a disc and it will spit it out when you press the eject button. But it still won't rev up and turn on fully. So that's pretty sad. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And most likely at the end of the video, I will show you guys the scans of the Wii U repair instructions. That way you guys can see them for yourself, and I can basically edit my name and address out of them. So yeah, peace.